What do you think? All the ghosts, all the jinnat, all the paranormal activities, entity are bad? Are they doing bad craft? Or they are also good? Are they harmful? Are they peaceful? What you think? Welcome listeners, this is Ador from Paranormal Stories. If you guys like my last videos, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe my channel. If you have any story, if you want to share it with me, you can share it by using my email address. My email address is in the description box and also you can find it in the screen. Today, a story about a car driver. When I heard the story, I feel very shocked and also emotional. This story is told by Mr. Ramanuj. He is a driver. He is a driver also. I collected a story from him. I'm going to share this story as like he said to me, think that I am Ramanuj. I'm going to start this story. My father is a driver also, and I also a driver. In this community, I know many peoples. I used to collect horror story. That's why I used to talk with many driver if he had any experience or not, because they all are driving at night and also in morning. One of my drivers said to me, there is a story, but that man will not tell us this story, but we know he has faced a problem and that problem has been solved. We don't know the story, what is the story behind this, but must be a story. That driver name is Rakibul Hassan. I told everyone, let's talk with him and force him to tell us the story, tell us his experience. Then everyone told me, let's gather in afternoon in a tea stall. Then we will force him to tell us the story. We meet up at afternoon. Rakibul Hassan brother was there. We told him, please share me your experience. But we told him a lot. He didn't share us any experience. Only he was looking at me. Then we were so disappointed, we went to our work. Another day, when I was sleeping, at 9 o'clock, my phone rang. I saw there is an unknown number. Then I answered it in other way. Hello, Ramanuj, how are you? I am Rakibul Hassan. I am going to tell you the story. Only you. Please come at 9 o'clock. Please come at 10 o'clock in my house. I invited you for breakfast. We will take breakfast and we'll talk. Then I told him, okay, I am coming very soon. Then I refreshed myself and went to his village. In his village, I saw he was talking with another man. When he saw me, he told me, let's go home." When I entered his room was quite good, quite decorated. When I entered his house, all the members of his house was so happy to see me. They told me, "Let's come to table. Let's have a breakfast together. We are waiting for you." Then we took our breakfast. Then Rakibul Hassan brother told me, "Let's go outside for talk." We went outside and he told his wife to bring two coffee. When we entered the veranda of the house, then Rakibul Hassan told me, "I have a story, but I will not tell you today. You will be shocked when you hear the story." I was little bit disappointed. I told him, "Why you invited me? I thought you will be give me the story, your experience." Then Rakibul Hassan's brother said, with a little smile, "I will tell you, don't worry." Then I went to my house. I was doing my work. In this day, I don't have any work. That's why I was living my leisure time. A message came to my mobile. The message is, "Come in a CNG stand where we used to talk. I am waiting for you at 6 o'clock." I remember this unknown number messages must be Rakibul Hassan brother. I went there early, but I didn't saw him. Then I saw a car. In the car, Rakibul Hassan brother was driving. He went to me and told me, "I want to share you my experience." Then he told a tea store boy, "Give us two coffee." He going to share his story right now. Now I'm going to share his story as like Rakibul Hassan said to me. Think that I am Rakibul Hassan. I was very young after completing my graduation. Graduation means only SSC exam. My father told me, you need to learn how to drive. Then I got my driver license. Then I used to drive in Rajshahi city. I was more popular in there. Everyone wants to hire me. So one day I was in the stand and taking a coffee. Then a man came. The man was my relative friend. He told me I need to go to the other side of the city, very urgent. But it was already afternoon. If I went there, I need to come back to my home. It will be so much late. Then I told him, "Okay, I can do it." Then we went to our journey. When we went to our journey, I felt nothing. And in afternoon, when I am driving, I saw two men was standing there. I don't know why this two man is standing there. I think they need lift, but I don't give him a lift because all the seat was full. When I entered in this position, they ran to my car. They being suicided. I do heartbreak, and then I saw backward. I think I made an accident, but when I saw backward, I saw there was nothing. My passenger said to me, Why you do this? There was no one. You don't need to heartbreak. I was little bit I was little bit confused, but I saw two men. Then then I start my car and went to that place. It was almost evening. I saw that place was a marriage. The ceremony was happening in that place. My passenger told me, please stay, have some food, then you can go. I told him that I don't want this right now. If I am not able to go now, it will be late. He forced me a lot. He told me you need to take dinner, then you can go. I was sitting in a mango tree, and I feel so happy because our wind was coming, a cold weather, cold wind. In when I was feeling the wind, I saw an old man was sitting with three children. He sit as very weird. He sit on a little bed. I was looking at them. One of the children said, "Grandfather, I want to eat a sweet. I need it right now." Then another man came and said, "I need to bring the sweet from the marriage ceremony." Then the old man said, "Why you need to go there? I will bring sweet. I will bring hot sweet which is made with yogurt." Then he write something in a paper and throw it to the sky. Then he went to the back side of the bed and there was a hot sweet. Then the old man came to me and said, "I think you want to eat this sweet." But how did he know my thought? I was thinking, if I am able to eat the sweet, I will be most happy. Then I told the old man nothing and I took up sweet and take it. That sweet was most delicious that I ever ate. The sweet is most delicious. But the matter of fact, when I eat that sweet, I feel my hunger is away. Then my passenger came and told me, "Let's have a dinner with us." But I told him, when I take the sweet from the old man, my stomach is full. I cannot eat anything. That man smiled weirdly. I don't know what is happening with me. He gave me my money and then I traveled to my destination. It was already evening. When I was driving, at a sudden I saw a dream that I have accident a man. I don't know how I saw a dream in a little minute. Then what happened? When I was driving, I saw a man with a girl as standing in the road. I think they need lift. But I know criminals, lots of criminals doing these things, this stuff to hijack people. But when I entered the position, I automatically brake my car and told him, "Do you need any help?" The man said to me, "I and my daughter want to going in the bazaar. If you bring us in there, it will be helpful for us. We cannot work this area work. Then I told him, enter my car. They entered my car. He was talking with me. He was talking every information from me. What is my name, where I live in, where I used to do. I was curious too. I told him, what is your name? He told me his name, but when I asked him any question, he didn't answer. He and his daughter was talking each other, but I was little bit confused what they are talking. The language isn't understood. I was driving. While I driving, I feel so scared. I don't know why. I saw a truck was running to me. The truck was running to me. I was very scared because I didn't control my handle, and I told Allah, please save me. Sudden offer will I then I feel a cold hand in my shoulder. I saw I was in the corner of the road, and I saw that man was said to me, son, I have give you the money in your pocket. When you enter your house, watch it. And I want to give you a simple advice. That advice is, you are an honest man. Never leave this job. Always be honest. Don't do any bad thing to man. You will not feel any crisis. From that day, when I went to my house, my father told me, where you been? Everyone was crying. They told me I don't have any answer to my boss call and their call. I was totally out of signal. They told me, where you are, what you done the whole night. Then I told my then I when I want to told my father this story, but that man told me, you don't able to do all the story to anyone. I am not a human. I am Jinn. I am Jinn. Don't tell this to anyone. If you want to tell this story to anyone, at first judge him and took 3 days. When I remember his voice, then when I remember what he said to me, I told my parents nothing. Then I have faced a problem in my counter. They all are trying to remove me from the society. So when I hear this, I blame myself. Then my income was increases doubtly. I income a lot. No crisis was happened in my family. Then my father and mother want to marry me. They call a marry me. They heard a woman, his father and mother is died. She is very pretty, and she is very pretty and good for her. When then I married to that woman, when I told her, my wife, how your father mother died. She was crying. She was crying. I feel so bad. Then I told myself I will not never tell him. I will never ask him about his parents. Then 2 years has been passed. I do you think the story is finished? No, the main story is coming. Then 2 years have been passed. In that day was my birthday. I was in my ward. Then my wife called me and told me that and told me that you need to come home very soon. Then when I entered my home, she was arranged a surprise my birthday party. She told me I will give you everything, I will give you every answer. You can ask me any question. When I heard this, I told her I have a question, but I don't know it will be right time or not. Then I told her. She told me, undoubtedly you can share me your question. I told her, I want to know your father mother. Then she started crying. I feel so guilty. He told me, then she told me, I am going to tell you the story, but promise me you will, please do not tell this story to your parents. You can tell this story. I want to tell you the story. Okay, from beginning. My father, mother, like when I was born, my real father, mother was, they don't need a girl child, they need a boy. So they throw me in a jungle. I know this story when my father died. I told her, your father already threw, tell me the story, please. Then she tell, when I grew up, I saw my father was a differentiary store man. He gave me everything what I want. He loved me a lot. When I told him my mother name, who is my mother, he told me, I will told you everything at a time. But I don't know that time was his last time. He one day he called me and he told me that I am not your father. I am not a human. I am a jinnat. I am jinn. My family is a big family, but I do a bad work. That's why they told me to leave. I need to apologize. I told Allah I need to apologize, but I don't find any answer. Then I pray Salat in every mosque for apologize. Then when I after took my Isha Salat, I went to the jungle and I heard a noise, a baby crying noise. That was you. I bring you and went to a Huzur. Huzur told me, I told Huzur, I want this baby. I need to, I need to apologize. I want to be a father of this baby. That Huzur tell me, go to Bogura and settle down in there. Don't tell anybody that you are Jinnat. Only when you will die, then you can tell your daughter. Now I'm going to tell you this story. I am Jinnat. When I heard this story, I was shocked. My wife told me I am human, not Jinnat. This story is not finished. The main part is coming. She told me, do you remember you left two men, a girl and a young man? I told her yes, that was we. My father was look younger. Actually, in Jinnat, when they die, they look younger. he in that time, we are there, we are that two person. You left us. My father told me that I select a boy for you. The boy is that boy. And do you know the accident happened? I'll also be shocked. I saw the truck is running through us, but when I prayed to Allah, I saw we are the corner of the road. We are saved. My father told me after death I do that things. But my husband, you need to give me a promise. I will tell you a story. You do not do any harm to that people, that this truck was your friend truck. He tried to kill you. Another I shocked when I heard this. Then my wife said, when my father died, the last word of his that be honest. If you want to tell this story, only tell your husband. But told your husband that I told him the one thing. When you told the story after church people, then you can tell. Take 3 days. I told you the same. I'm going to tell you the same. Don't tell this story. I was totally shocked when I heard this. Then she told me my father died. After his death, he told me three people will come and they will bring his body, and that 3 people will come again and get married, and you will get married. Then after hearing all the story, I was totally shocked and I was senseless. She bring me she Then when I was settled down, she told me every story that I am not Jinn. I am a human. This was another story. Hopefully you guys liked my this story. If you like my this story, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe my channel. Thank you guys. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you have any story, you can tell me by using email address. Only 3 true story will be allowed. My email address is in the description box, and also you can find it on the screen. When I heard this story, I was little bit shocked.